All right, it will be interesting. Okay, let me expand it a little bit. So the manufacturer will be Reda, and then the pump name is DN 2400, and the design frequency 60 Hertz with outside diameter 4 inches. So of course, you must ensure that the data you input here is the same with the actual or the real pump that are available in the industry, that are available on the field. Okay. So yeah, you discuss with the vendor and you talk about this pump with them, and you get the data from the real catalog and you input the data here. Okay. And for the maximum flow rate, it's 3,200, whereas for the minimum flow rate is 1,500. Okay, and then the design stages 100, and then we can go here, shaft limit 162 horsepower, and then HS 245, shaft outer diameter 0.688, and then the housing limit for the feed thread is 5,000 psi, whereas for the buttress it's 6,000 psi. Okay, for the number of stage we have 6. Okay, and then 15 at, and then if you open the drop down menu you will have 6 and 15, and we also have 23 at, and then 38 at, 47 at, and then 55. Okay, and then 66, and then we have also 75. All right, and then 86. These are the possible number of stages: 6, 15, 23 at, and then 23, 38, 47, 55, 66, 75. Okay, now 92, and then 108 at, and then 118 at, and then lastly 125 stages at. And then if you open the drop down menu, you will have like this. All right, so far so good. And lastly, we will add here the flow rate, head, and power to create the pump curve. Okay, I've prepared my data, so I'm just going to copy my data from the spreadsheet and paste it on here. Okay, so I've copied my data, and then I will click here, plus, and then paste. So we have the flow rate, we have the head, and we have the power. And here we have the pump curve. On the left vertical axis is we have head, and on the right vertical axis we have motor load, whereas for the horizontal axis is in situ flow rate. And here the title: performance for the N2400 at 100 stages and 60 Hertz. Okay, so far so good. So we can click add. It's beautiful. All right, and let's check. Maybe I will close it a little bit and then go to settings again, catalog. Okay, now we go to ESP, and then let's find the manufacturer Reda. Okay, and then expand the window, go down to the bottom, and we find our new pump here, the N2400 with OD 4 inches, shift limit from 162 to 245, shaft OD 0.688, feet rate 5,000, buttress 6,000. All right, so far so good. And lastly, for the current well model, I will add the pump DN 2400. So I will click plus, or sorry, maybe I can delete this one. And for this one, let's click select catalog data, go to REDA, and then let's let's find our well or our pump. Click OK, click apply, and you see now the sign is already OK. All right, so there you go. So that's the way that we can use or that we can take to add a new pump model into our WellFlow library. Okay, so I think we can call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this learning is useful for all of us and it is interesting. And see you again in the next WellFlow videos. Thank you.